All right, anyway, it's time for Bollard Report.
Bollard. Bollard.
So if you don't know, bollards are these things, these round balls or these stakes, basically.
Yeah, it
what
can
are they,
be
like cylinders?
Yeah, for sure. Posts.
Posts.
Yeah,
What are you
yeah.
laughing at?
It's just. I guess there's a better way to say cylinder. Okay.
Is there?
Yeah, because it's just
It's like
post.
a post.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm being dumb.
Yeah.
I'm being regarded. But anyway, these bollards are put up to stop mass murders. People have been driving over crowds.
Unfortunately, and we're not going to show it in this episode, but there was another big one involving a big, like what a transit van looks like, or those Mercedes Sprinters. There's a Chinese knockoff of it called a Southeast.
Yeah.
It always annoys me. Just put the TH in there. Just call it Southeast. Why is it going to be Southeast?
Southeast.
Yeah. Anyway, one of those big things, unfortunately, during, when school came out, rammed through and knocked down a whole bunch of students and stuff.
And on purpose.
Usual thing. On
purpose.
Yeah. And that's why these bollards are important. That's why they're cropping up everywhere in China, is to try and prevent these revenge against society attacks.
Which are rampant.
Yes. But this particular time in the Bollard Report, we're seeing how bollards are being used to secure your tiny electric vehicle so it doesn't get stolen.
And the funny thing is, recently there's been a huge campaign, not in China. Everyone in China knows China's horrible, like in terms of thieves and your property getting stolen.
From that point of view.
Everyone knows. No one's going to defend that in China.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, the Chinese government's made a propaganda campaign to get foreigners, so
to say that it's
white
safe.
people usually, to go say online that it's safe in China.
Oh yeah, I can leave
your
my luggage there, and it won't in a bush. It won't get stolen. Or I can put money on the seat of my scooter. It won't get stolen.
Yeah, it's a campaign. Yeah, or that you can leave the keys in your e-bike, and it's totally fine because China's the safest country in the world.
It is fake.
Yes, because this is what
I mean. Look, the fact that people are this desperately strapping their little electric vehicles down to bollards to prevent theft is, again, just a little bit of proof. Never mind the fact that you can ask any Chinese person in the entire world.
Or us.
Yeah, it's happened to us. But any Chinese person anywhere, ask them if theft isn't a problem in China.
There's something funny. I don't want to dwell.
Yeah.
Again, I don't like to dwell. But you had some conversation the other day with it was like probably a bot.
Yeah.
But you had said something like you posted proof of like all these thefts. Actually, your video is about it. And we were looking around on the Chinese internet. There was tons of recent news reports about how theft of electric vehicles is so out of control in China that even the news was reporting on it in Chinese state media.
Yeah, state media.
For Chinese people, not for abroad.
Yeah,
right?
for Chinese
So then the Twitter is out of control. Twitter is literally
just full of Chinese
propaganda at this point. And it's been allowed, it's being promoted,
being boosted. Yeah,
we've seen channels that have gotten removed from YouTube and all this kind of stuff because they're blatant like state media propagandas. But then they go viral on Twitter.
Correct.
Twitter is like a hotbed for this stuff. Anyway, my point is, this person reached out and below your thing, which proved all of these things happening, and says, "Oh no, this stuff doesn't happen in China because China has so many surveillance cameras. It's so safe. There's no theft."
Yeah.
To a video of rash thefts.
Well, and the fact is, I actually asked him, where do you think I got this footage of these thefts? Was it from A, surveillance cameras, B, hegemony, C, I made it up, D, CIA?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's quite literally just the surveillance cameras is why you can see the thefts.
It's from the things he said.
Yes.
That theft doesn't exist because of surveillance cameras.
Hilarious.
You're like, where did I get the footage?
Exactly. We've got to tell you about Xiaoban Ho, okay? Our VIP show, we'd like to show you what you missed this Monday. Today we're going to be talking about how we were almost arrested and we had the police called on us at Whataburger.
There's something going on here. What's going on here?
It's grab hags, dude.
Grab hags.
Can we do the double meat Whataburger?
And I put in parentheses, just so you know what you'll be voting on later, remote pervs. And it's just right out there in the open in Chinese because no one's going to narc on each other, right?
This is a Whataburger. And what a burger it is.
Lesson number 1, your shoe will always fly off.
Why is this?
And we got the cops called on us and actually were questioned by the police. Yeah, because of your stupid contraption you made me wear.
So Winston made me wear a bomb. Hold on.
Kind of.
I'm not going to get too much into it because I want you guys to go over there and check it out. Go to patreon.com/ADVpodcast. You'll get access to our secret show. It's half price right now. It's called Xiaoban Ho.
Yes.
We have 145 episodes now.
Excellent.
That was our last episode. And we covered how we almost got arrested at Whataburger. And yes, we filmed on scene.
Yep.
And we gave you a review of Whataburger.
Yep.
And you're going to want to check that out.
It's super fun.
More important than that is something I am... You can leave it like that because you can't.
Yeah, you can't see what's going on.
I wanted, and you wanted.
Yeah, to show this.
We battled and we struggled and we said, how do we get this in the show today?
Yeah.
It's what I think to be one of the most important clips to have ever come out in our careers in covering China.
Yeah.
And I want to show it so bad because it has so many applications. And it could be the single best clip you could own to go and own anyone that says China has human rights or is the future or is anything.
Yes.
It would quash everything
Yep.
in one clip. But unfortunately, we can't, and I'm not paywalling it. We can't show it on the show.
No,
it will get age restricted.
Yeah, we'll destroy the stream. So, Shaban is where we can show these kind of things. You know, we show things a little over the edge.
Yes.
And we're going to be showing it on Monday.
Over the edge.
Yeah, it's a lot over the edge. It's going to be interesting. Yeah.
Not over the, I don't even know. I don't want to give it away, but it's truly important.
Exactly.
And supremely entertaining and really sad.
Yes.
It's every emotion.
All in one.
All in one. So you're going to want to check that out. We're going to show that on Monday.
Yes. Give you a little bit of audio.
It's bad and insane.
Yes.
Just things that...
But remember, last week we hit the super chat goal. Everybody got access to this. Hopefully, if you haven't watched this, because this was great fun, what China was like in the 90s, go back to our previous live show and you'll see the link in the description.
It was a good one. People really enjoyed this one. So that was a good one. Just some recent stuff we've been covering. We've done China's sus delivery driver core videos. Again, stuff we can't cover on the main show.
Yes.
Right? China versus... We did a blind beer taste test. Won't tell you who won. China's weird, racy homemade soap operas. We translated them. China's stupid fake van life epidemic. People really enjoyed that one. And right now, Xiaobanhou is half price.
Yep.
If you do join the live tier, the expensive one, you do get access to a handwritten name that we make for you if you win our wheel. It's like a Wheel of Fortune, but it's
you
the Wheel of
can
Fortune.
enter if you want to or not. And there are these interactive games we play every single episode that you can take part in.
Yes.
Just fun stuff.
I'll tell you
Usually
what.
embarrassing.
Yeah, there's this one game we play with the audience called Hey Bye Die.
Yeah.
It's a black, white bag.
Yes.
And the white bag is full of questions that are nice. And the black bag is full of questions that are very bad.
Yes.
And the audience likes to torture you by giving
I always get
you
the bag,
black
and they're very uncomfortable questions.
There was, let's just say there's a lot of moments of silence, a lot of crafting responses, and a lot of horrible, horrible feelings all around.
Well, I mean, it's not only that, though. We had this, like, weird taste to it. Ended up drinking, like, vinegar and hot sauce and weird stuff because we had this blind
and
tasting
syrup
thing.
And
it was gross. It made me want to puke. Anyway, we do all sorts of interesting things. So hopefully you can join us. If you have the means, we understand it's a big ask, but it's the best way to support us. And speaking of, this is coming up in one of our... this is
a great example. So we're going to...
Well, let me get us down here.
You guys vote on our topics, right? But one of our topics up for vote is China's weird wedding traditions.
Yes. This is one of them.
One of them.
对对，可能就是有点太过分了。他们这种应该都是相互的，结婚啥谁都跑不了。
Poor guy.
表现可能也就是关系比较好，人缘比较好。他带着头饰呢，没事。
Also, another topic
Okay,
we've covered,
yes.
and this is not in the show yet, this will be in a future episode, but we've done this whole series now on Xiaobanhou on patreon.com/ADVPodcast about China's weird Chinese medicine, like traditional Chinese medicine practices. And this is the kind of stuff people pay for to get done.
Well, yeah, I'd like you to just pay attention to his special move that he's doing now. He's already started. I'm not going to rewind, but he's already started
Magical
it.
girl transformation.
Yeah, it's pretty much what's going on. Take a look. What?
What am I looking at? I'm sorry.
Be gone, Fats. Be gone.
Can you play the title so people know? Go to patreon.com/ADVPodcast.
Yeah.
Go check it out. If you have the means, please do it. It's the best way to support us. And
sure.
you get access to 145 episodes.
Yeah.
It's the best time we have all week.
Yeah, it's always super fun.
Close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my life.